What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Anthony from Scale with Sales. We're back again with a new video. Please remember, if you like this video, be sure to share it, like, and subscribe. Let's get right into it. So I was spending some time, I like to premeditate what I'm going to talk about in the moment. I don't plan out all this content, weeks and months ahead of time. I like to do it immediately. I might, as to most, just jot down a statement for an idea right before I go. And that ties into exactly what I want to talk about today. Is you can't expect yourself to always have everything always figured out to the utmost degree, and that everything is going to just go according to plan. The reason is I don't know the quote exactly, but you have a good strategy till you get punched in the face, right? The moment you start taking action, the moment you finally get over your fears and you do what it was that you thought you were supposed to be doing, right? The moment you take that first step on that path, you're already a different person, right? Because of that experience that you've had, right? For example, really stupid idea, but if I was going to jump off this balcony, right, and I had this plan of, if I land here, then that's going to happen, right? As soon as I fucking jump, game plan's going to switch up, right? As soon as you get in the game plan's going to switch up. So it's more important to develop the attributes and the qualities inside of yourself that allow you to have all of this variance come into the equation, and it doesn't frazzle you. And it's the same thing with sales, right? You're watching my content, it's for sales. It's more important to develop your confidence, your authority, your charisma, right? Your patience, your ability to not be reactive when somebody's talking to you. It's more important a lot of times to focus on these qualities, because all of that's in our control, than to focus on like tactics and different ways that you're trying to force a conversation to go, force your life to go, force your business plan to go, force your content to go. Because the moment you start, that experience already turned you into a different person. As soon as you took that first step, you might realize like what you were going to do next is actually not the best move on the chessboard, or what you were going to say next is not the best thing that you can say. I started this video having no idea what I was going to talk about whatsoever, and now we're a few minutes in and I'm just flowing, right? And it's effortless because I've worked on having confidence in myself that I know any type of time I go to speak, whether it's on camera or whether it's to somebody on a sales call, as long as I feel confident and certain in myself, and I know deep down that ethically I'm trying to do the best that I possibly can for me and the person in front of me, whether it's a viewer at home or whether it's a prospect in front of me on a sales call. As long as I know these things, I don't really need to think and worry about what I'm going to say. And that's going to serve you, because you're going to get, like I said, punched in the face, and your game plan will have to change no matter what you're doing, especially in sales. Can't tell you guys how many times I've jumped on a sales call. Maybe I'm coaching a rep, right? I'm coaching a rep and they need a little bit of help closing a deal. I'll jump on a call 40 minutes in, have no idea what happened the last 40 minutes, really have no context of the situation, and I jump in, okay, the call, and I close that person because I just know how to jump in, not really care about what I'm going to say, not really worry about what's happening, but just show this person these attributes. Hey, you're talking to somebody that's certain in themselves, they're confident, and they know how to display to me, right? I'm on the other person's point of view. They know how to display to me to feel comfortable that we're on the same page, that they have my best interest. So it's more important to focus on, okay, what are the beliefs I need to have, and what is the interpersonal development I need to do to be able to become this person? Because I will tell you from experience, from being in sales for 3 years as a full-time profession, making every single dollar commission, no base pays really, no salary, right? Having to go out and earn and eat to kill while increasing the expenses of my life. Living in Miami, moving from Pennsylvania to Miami, right? It's a big jump. No safety net really, right? I've had to develop as a person, and the more personal development you go through, the better you'll be at sales without necessarily trying to get better at sales. So it's important to have a framework. I'm not saying don't focus on sales. It's important to have a framework. I could teach you the framework. It's important to have the right beliefs. I can teach you the beliefs. But I can't teach you what to say, which is why my philosophy is so rooted in stop watching these people on Instagram handle objections. They're really good at what they do. but they've also done the personal development work that has allowed them to be able to know when to say these things, and they say it and it sounds authentic and it sounds congruent with who they are as a person. That time will come. But if you're just starting off and you're still getting nervous about sales, you're still getting anxious, or any part of your life, because it's really, a microcosm of the macrocosm, right? You getting nervous on sales calls is just, sales calls is just triggering the nerves inside of you. You're already nervous, right? So the more personal development you focus on, the better off you're going to be as a sales professional. And all the extra curriculum stuff like word tracks and specific objection handles, you'll get a much higher ROI out of those things. And I know, because that's exactly what I did. When I first got into sales and people were just teaching me what to say, didn't matter. It came out the wrong way. People were, sensing it wasn't authentic, right? It was like me forcing a puzzle piece. But as I did the work personally, as I developed, as I improved my belief, as I improved my confidence, my certainty, my authority, right? I then unlocked the ability to use a lot of these word tracks and objection handles, and they actually freaking work now. So go ahead. I encourage you to try it if you don't believe me. Try doing some of these word tracks. See if your closing percentage actually goes up. And if it doesn't, understand that, hey, it's okay. We got some work to do. And if you need help doing that work, you need help leveling up and tying this into your sales career, then hey, maybe you know who to call, okay? Great talking with you guys. Always love doing this. I hope you have a great rest of your week, productive, blessed rest of your week. Like I said, if you like the video, be sure to share it, subscribe, throw a like. Peace.